YouTube, back again. So, yeah, before we get on to my opinions about this kit, as you've noticed, I mounted a beam saber into the hand and, this beam rifle. So, I figured out how you have to look at the grips because one side is slightly more indented than the other. As long as you get that right, you're okay. But don't move it around too much, or else the rifle will fall out. It's just the design of the rifle. Now I've got the beam shield mounted on. You can still see the VPS through it. That's the variant phase shift system. That just kind of mounts right on the forearm. As you can tell, things are a little loose with this kit. It's not bad. It's just, once you have things set, don't mess with them. So yeah, sorry that I'm struggling to put this beam saber back in. While we're talking about the decos here, yeah, forget it. So, Strike Freedom. I'm not sure what else that says there. Oh, and it says ZGMF X20A. That's its serial number. This says Archangel O2, but the deco is kind of damaged. Actually, I like that look. And it does have the orb sign on it, so let's see if I can't zoom in on that. Sorry if it gets a little blurry here. Yeah, so you can tell that I was damaged. That's just because the deco wasn't a good one, but when it focuses, it says Strike Freedom. And then there was a deco on this arm, but when I went and mounted one of my other decos, the tape tore it off. But you know what? I like that look again. Gives it kind of that wear and tear look. Down here on the ankle, once again it says Archangel O2 for Orb, Strike Freedom with the Orb crest. So yeah, that's it for the decos that I put on this guy. You have the final beam blast in his gut here. Now, when mounting this on its action base, yeah, the mount hole is right there. You know, with most Gundams, it happens to be in that generalized area. I don't know why, but it is. So, yeah, let's go and mount him on the base, attach the wings, and see how he looks. I'm not very good at doing poses, so we'll just kind of do a generic one. So, yeah, I'll cover the beam sabers in a sec. So, just taking it off for now. Yeah, so to make this into its railgun form, all you have to do is fold it out and then stretch it. Yeah, this gold inner frame's kind of dull gold color, and I'm kind of bummed about that. I was hoping for the metallic gold, not the dull, but it's fine. I mean, it still gets the impression by. But yeah, it's got two of these, and that's it for the weapons as far as the guns go. Now for the beam sabers, there's two of them, and they both look like this. Now this is going to be different from the Justice ones. Reason is because while yes, they both can do the dual wield, they do it differently. See, for the Freedom, you just tag them together like this. I like this a lot better. It doesn't look nearly as large and ridiculous as the Infinite Justice ones do. But at the same time, I think the Justice ones look a little bit more realistic in a way because they have the coloration in them. These have no coloration. They are white, and that is it. So there's some good things about these, some about the Justice, it's whatever. So to mount the Beam Saber into one of these, there's a little peg right there. There's a hole right there. And yeah. All said and done, that's what you get. Alright, so yeah, when you do that on both sides, I literally would have to go all the way back here, where you could basically not see anything. So, without further ado, let's get on to the wings. Okay, so, I know at the beginning of this video, I said that I was going to talk about my Epyon issue. So, yeah, these wings, I mean, they're amazing. I've got to put them back here, because they're so freaking big. But they are loose, especially the back parts. They are extremely loose. And so, I suggest putting them in one position and not touching them. Simple as that. But yeah. To talk a little bit about these are called the Dragoon wings. And they're, these dark blue parts actually can come off, like so, and they're used as a weapon in the anime. Now, this is not the special edition Strike Freedom, where you can display these as a weapon. No, unfortunately not. This is the 1800 yen one, where they're meant to do this. Simple as that. You don't get any fancy gimmicks with this one, other than the really cool dual Buster Rifle, which we will do the weight test on. So, yeah, before I go and mount this and do the weight, or the back heavy test, which I know we all enjoy watching as the Gundam topples backwards, before we do that, let's cover how to mount these guys onto the hips, and how to store them to put the beam rifle, or the, yeah, beam rifles on the hips. So to mount these little holes right here, these pegs, yeah, it's kind of a tight fit, but when you get them in, actually, if you get them in, would be the better way, they stay nice and easy, and they don't look that bad. Actually, I have this on backwards. This is supposed to go on the other side. So, yeah, same deal, just kind of push it in there. They don't look bad. They definitely do not look like rifles. They look like, well, they look like ridiculously ugly side skirts. Simple as that. Yeah, so to store the beam rifles, what you do is you drop this back panel down till you hear that click. Then you take this, take both the cannons, rotate them. There's two little holes in this back plate that you can't see very well, and a peg right here. So you go and you push the peg in, and there goes that hole. That hole equates to this peg. You would flip the peg out, revert it back to just a normal beam rifle, and then hole and peg. If I can do it. Apparently, I'm not allowed to. So, get that peg, hole and peg. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Now, honestly, I prefer having the beam rifles on his hip. They look a lot better. And they look kind of cool doing that. If you can get both them out, you can have him hold on. Let's see if I can do this. I figured it out before when I was building this kit, but we'll see if I can do it. So, yeah. Honestly, that looks a lot better than those railguns do, in my opinion. So, you know, if you want him in, like, with his wings out, and then you can have these instead of the railguns. So, that's another option. So, without further ado, let's do that Buster Rifle combo test. One little problem I do have with these holes don't seem to be big enough for the Strike Freedom hands, so plug it together like so. Make sure this piece is extended for the Buster Rifle. Otherwise, that looks kind of bleh. And that looks even more bleh. So, extend this, extend that, and extend that. So, yeah. Now, just like with the Justice, you kind of have to get the ridge in the hand to hold that hole. So, see what we can do here. I know I'm not putting in an angle for you, so sorry about that. I'm trying to do it so that I can actually get enough of a grip on this kit to have him hold it. Now there is one other thing that I want to do, and I'm gonna try, is I want to see if he can hold the Justice beam rifle. Only because I'm slightly curious about that. I mean, most Gundam kits, their weapons are interchangeable. Yeah, I'm already seeing a problem. Now, this could just be a problem with this kit. I don't know. But yeah, he doesn't want to hold his beam rifles. Or his Buster Rifle, as the case may be here. So, yeah. He's not even gripping it at this point in time, so I don't know if this test is really gonna prove anything. But, yeah. Yeah, the Buster Rifle is too heavy for him, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch this to a normal beam rifle for now, and I wanna see if he can just hold that. Because if he can, that just means they didn't design the Buster Rifle very well. Now, if he can't hold the beam rifle, then that's saying something about the entire freaking kit, in my opinion. Or how bad the hands are in this kit. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do here, and this is literally like my second time ever trying to do this, so just trying to get those ridges to line up with the holes in the beam rifle. So, and it's not working too well, in my opinion. Seeing that I can't get him to hold it, yeah, I don't know what to say there. Now, it could be because this kit, unlike most, there we go. So you can have him hold it, but as soon as you move those fingers, there. So he can hold one, successfully. Somewhat. Anyways. He can hold it, but you might want to tack it on or something. Okay, so, yeah, here we are. Like I said, I'm not very good at action-based poses, so sorry. The wings look nice, flared out like that. Definitely gives this particular Gundam, I've noticed, a angelic feel to it, if you will. Makes it very unique in that way. Is it worth the $36 that this kit was? And I would say yes. across the board, it's worth the $36. Now, when you put it in combination, well, actually, let me put that back in focus for you. When you put it in combination with this guy, and then you collect the rest of the lead kits from this particular series. So that's the Akatsuki unit, the Destiny, Legend, Savior, Impulse. Those are the 5 other ones. And then you go back and collect the Gundam Seed ones. This kit suddenly becomes oh so much more valuable than it by itself. It's a great kit. Honestly, I would have preferred getting the Burst Mode kit, which I should have done, but I didn't. You know, this one was a lot less expensive, and I had ordered a second kit with it, so in fact, the next review I do is on that kit, so yeah, not much to say. Pros, beautiful kit. Cons, the wings are ridiculous, right? They're slightly heavy, take forever to build, and these back wings are actually loose. They do not move very well, and you cannot fold all 4 wings down, or fold the wings down, make it look like it's standing in a neutral position. Those are the minor cons. Oh, and this beam shield only comes with 1. Should come with 2. Reason I say that is Kira uses 2 when he fights the Destiny and steals its beam sword. I wanted 2, so that you could recreate that scene. Other than that, Buster Gun does not work. Minor issues. Great kit. Even better when you have what I refer to as the sidekick kit. Only other kit I want, as of right this very second, is the Akatsuki unit. So yeah, that's it for now. Deck build videos. Or its beam rifles on its hip,